Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Star Trek Judgment Rites. We are going through the tests of the Brassica. Already Uhura answered the first question and they said it is accepted, but they didn't say if it's right or wrong, and Uhura disappeared. Now we're in the next one and they're asking who goes through the greatest struggles in the chaotic nature of life or something like that. I don't remember the exact wording of it, but about to get the answer. I think I got... The mouse seems to still be pretty slow. I think it maybe had to do with the program I used for my microphone. I tried a different setting last time and I think that's what kind of made it slow, but we'll see how this goes this time. I believe I know who the answer is. Okay.
We are ready with our answer now.
Let the one who would answer be the next to speak.
So, it's McCoy.
I am a physician. I am the one who cares for life and health of hundreds aboard the Enterprise. The patterns of chaos are the patterns of life and death, and every day of my professional life is focused on balancing those patterns towards sustaining the quality of life. I am the one among us who struggles most intensely with the chaos of life.
Your answer is accepted, Dr. McCoy. However, this is not to say whether this answer is right or wrong in our sight.
You expect me to stand by while my people keep disappearing?
It's very painful the way they transport it too. It's like they're ripping them apart.
The next question awaits, Captain Kirk.
They never seem to talk to him too about him saying, "Why are you taking my people?"
Congratulations, Captain. There are those among us
Who doubted you could make it this far. The third question is somewhat different, but our heroes, the gerund, found the answer. Solve this equation. Pig plus X equals cow. Talk among yourselves. I will answer questions if I can. Only one may reply.
Okay, well, let's take a look real quick.
Mr. Spock finds the situation curious. One of the strangest projections you've ever seen. The captain controls his impatience, focusing on the circumstances. The Klingon seems impassive, but there's a sense of tightly controlled power below the surface.
I don't really ask for hints because I'm not sure if it brings down my score or not. Like I said, it's the score system and it's just so picky. You can never know what's right or wrong sometimes. So I'm going through the answers of how I remember it.
How to solve Tlok Pok plus X equals Sogak Noth? Not the sort of problem I'm used to.
What are you saying? The question was pig plus X equals cow.
Interesting, Kirk. I heard Tlok Pok plus X equals Sorok Nav. To humans, it would translate to plant plus X equal hive paper. What did you hear, Vulcan?
Chicken plus X equals reality.
That's interesting.
Each question starts with something edible. Pigs and chickens are farm stock, are they not?
Many elements of Federation society do not consume animal flesh, Captain Clara. In principle, however, you are correct. But I believe the answer is, there is no logical answer.
I don't think so, Spock. But I don't like yours either, Clark. Where's the relationship between a cow, hive paper, and reality?
Difficult, I admit, Kirk. But they must be connected.
I'm not impressed, Clara. The Brassica addressed me first. I think we need to answer pig plus X equals cow.
You try my patience, Kirk. There's a pattern and an answer. A Tok grows a flower that Ka-Cha insects visit, and Ka-Cha make nectar and hive paper, so flower would work.
And what does that do for my question? Or Spock's?
Your officer was asked to solve chicken plus X equal reality. The philosophers of Ballari 7 maintain a celestial bird something like a chicken laid an egg from which the universe hatched. The idea of reality began as something egg-shaped, was an early theory of Klingon cosmologist.
That's interesting.
You're stretching, Clar.
It all fits. The Tlok-Pok flower is egg-shaped. Therefore, I believe egg is correct for all equations. Kirk, in a barter society, might not a cow be worth, say, a pig with a clutch of eggs thrown in?
Clar, I come from a farm on Earth in a state called Iowa. Your solution makes some sense, but so would pig plus crate of apples equal cow. It's something else.
If I may, based on the evidence, I remain convinced there is no answer.
A time will come when we must answer.
I'm willing to let either of you answer.
The Brassica will allow only one to answer.
Getting more than one question confuses things. I still have a gut feeling that pig plus X equals cow is the one. The answer must be something about shifting the letters. I'll get it in another minute.
Come on. My mouse is still acting up.
Captain, you hear one question, I hear another. None are sensible. Logic dictates identifying the pattern. I believe the Brassica expect us to realize there is no pattern. Specifically, there is no answer.
Yeah, come on. So it's time to give them our answer.
We are ready with our answer now.
Let the one who would answer be the next to speak.
Come on. This is getting annoying. There we go.
The question I heard was chicken plus X equals reality. This question is nonsensical, as is Captain Kirk's. Therefore, I deduce the answer is that there is no answer.
Your answer is accepted. However, this is not to say whether this answer is right or wrong.
You plan to make off with everyone? Do you really expect me to keep taking that without protest?
The next question awaits, Captain Kirk.
I am astonished that an alien like you has muddled your way this far. It is a great honor that we share the Riddle Master's questions to the Gerent. The last question. Answer this. There are two present. Only one may go. Why should you be the one to leave this place alive? Discuss this. I will answer questions if I can and will. You might want to discuss this with me to explore your options.
That's an interesting question to go across with.
The captain has the wary, angry look of someone who suspects he's the butt of a bad joke. The Klingon captain's eyes burn with anger.
I don't remember all the choices in here, but I know the answer, but at certain points we were able to make it Captain Kirk and Clark gets in a fist fight. Come on. There.
Intriguing question, Kirk. Two captains representing empires at odds with each other.
The Federation is no empire, Clar, and the Organian Treaty assures we are not at each other's throat.
Be honest. There are many differences between us. I wish to hear your analysis before I offer my own thoughts.
I'd hoped you thought of something new. I'm having second thoughts, and I want to go over my ideas with you again. I'd hoped you thought of something new.
It's simple, Kirk. You go, or I go. A third option would be nice, but unlikely.
I'd hoped you thought of something new. I'm having second thoughts, and I want to go over my ideas with you again.
You go, or I go, Kirk. Have you a better idea?
Since I represent the peaceful and unified Federation, I'm the only one possible answer. We would share the Brassica knowledge, even with the Klingons, but I doubt the reverse would be true. This is best for everyone. I might surprise you, Clar. I believe the Brassica will come to us in time. The Klingons need the civilizing influence they offer, and you're the best representative. I'll bow out, and you proceed. I don't like the choices. I want another alternative, but I'm not sure there is one. Since I represent the peaceful and unified Federation, I might surprise you. I don't like the choices. I want another alternative, but I'm not sure there is one.
I feel the same, Kirk. I have a thought about how we might deal with the question.
Go ahead, Clar, I'm listening. Forget it, Clar, I have my own ideas. Go ahead, Clar, I'm listening.
They're asking us to choose one to proceed and one to remain.
That's the implication of death for the one who remains.
I concur. They want an answer that either I live and you die, or you live and I die. I say we answer, we both live, or both die.
Good concept. What if they refuse?
We choose it, whether they offer or not.
Yeah, even if they don't think it's the right answer, just say it.
And if it's not the answer I give?
We shall see, won't we?
I'm going to save real quick, and I want to see if I can...
Save new game. Replace previous game.
talk with them and see about what will happen.
We're ready with our answer. We have questions to ask.
Ask your question.
Would you repeat the original question, just as you asked it? Why should you want to prevent one or the other of us from leaving here?
I did not mention anything about preventing individuals from leaving. I simply asked why, given that only one of you may, you should be the one to leave.
Do not be obtuse. The captain's question is legitimate. Captain Kirk, his answer is nevertheless cogent. There is nothing about the question itself which states that someone will be prevented from leaving. However, you are being asked to justify your continued existence, preferentially to your companion's continued existence.
I want to talk with my associates. We'll get back to you. I want to get back to a different question. Hypothetical questions are fundamentally empty. However, if you prevent one of us from leaving, then the question is no longer hypothetical. Is the question hypothetical or not? I want to talk with my associates. We'll get back to you.
Okay, I think I'll answer this one the way that Clar suggested. I don't think I need to load it. It sounds like that they kind of just recommend you ask questions. I was just trying to be safe.
You want me to choose one of us or the other to proceed? Well, frankly, I don't think it's right to put either of us at risk. We're both starship captains, both legitimate representatives of millions of inhabitants on thousands of planets. I want another alternative, another choice.
Captain Kirk, you have stepped forward to make your choice, and that choice is very simple.
I proceed from this room alone. Allow Captain Clar to proceed from this room alone. We both proceed from this room, or neither of us does. I proceed from this room alone. We both proceed from this room, or neither of us does.
music.
There is no such option offered. What exactly do you mean by choosing in this way? That perhaps you should both die?
No, Brassica, it means we're changing the rules. You want one to remain, perhaps to die, and one to go on? We refuse to play that game. You want to meet with us as much as we wish to meet with you, so take us both through, or let us both remain in this surreal purgatory forever. Take it or leave it.
You have confounded me, Captain Kirk. I did not believe you would make such a choice.
But I declared all along that this race had the qualities we sought. The understanding of both leadership and sacrifice. Captain Kirk, you have achieved all that I, at least, had hoped of you. It is time for us to greet you face to face.
Wow.
Greetings. We look forward to a long and fruitful relationship with both your peoples. Your starships will be welcome here on any peaceful mission.
Wow, still acting up.
I am pleased to meet you face to face as well. However, I want my crew back.
Of course, Captain.
You're all right, all of you? You were treated well?
We are unharmed, Captain. We engaged in enlightening discussions with the Brassicans. They felt it necessary to isolate themselves so long ago because of interstellar disputes between...
Later, Spock. Right now, I'm glad you're okay.
I could see how some species would want to isolate themselves, especially if there was like a war or something that's going on. They want to keep themselves secret for a while until they can find somebody that's suitable to actually meet with them.
Indeed, Captain. We are well.
They couldn't be sure we would pass all their tests. Brassica, how do you explain that?
Some of us could not restrain our desire to learn. It seemed worth the risk, and has proved so.
I believe the Federation and the Brassica will have a long and fascinating future together.
Although my associate, Septhi, has great misgivings about breaking our isolation, others of us have high hopes.
You are star-eyed, if you imagine that no difficulties lie ahead. However, all conditions have been met, and so I also welcome you, Captain Kirk.
It's interesting name,
Thank you. Septhi, is it?
Yes, and our moderator, leader to you, is Zenti.
Zenti, Aha, and Septhi. I hope to show you you've made the right decision.
Speaking for the Klingon Empire, I too look forward to the relationship between all peoples. You surprise me, Kirk. Perhaps one day we will even trust you.
We'll just have to see, won't we?
Captains, feel free to look around while we summon your 2 ships to these coordinates. Captain Kirk, I have something interesting to show you over here. Come with me.
I hate to have to do this, but it's kind of it's not entirely over yet.
Save new game. Replace previous.
So I will continue this in the next video. I'm sorry about that. So, bye.